Get angry.
Verily.
I think it's time to leave. Anyways, Diamond Select Toys have expanded the Marvel Minimates animated universe by releasing Series 2 of their Walgreens exclusives. These figures come 2 per window box package. Each box represents the show the characters are featured in. The series includes Iron Spider and Taskmaster from Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man, Drax and Gamora from Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Black Widow, Dark Avengers Iron Man, Dark Avengers Thor, and Thanos from Marvel's Avengers Assemble. The front of the box showcases the 2 figures surrounded by an array of logos, warnings, pictures, and reminding us that each of the figures and accessories are interchangeable. The back of the box shows more logos, a full picture of the figure inside, and bios on each character. The side of the box pictures an animated Minimate version of the character with the listed name and 2 more logos. This gives the collector more options when storing these figures by allowing them to stack and store the box with the side facing out and still knowing what's inside. That's all for the package. Let's get these figures out of the box. Based off the animated characters, these figures have a flat color scheme. Drax the Destroyer features light pastel green skin with burgundy tattoos on his face and upper body. His pants are uniform to the Guardians of the Galaxy and features their logo on his belt. The only molded deco on him is his black bracers. He also comes with a baby Groot that has a painted-on smiley face that takes away from the negativity of Drax's fanged expression. Gamora's deco is very simple. Her hair is the only molded piece, and it is painted dark purple with light purple tips. Her expression is very basic. She's also wearing the Guardian's uniform. She has a painted logo on her belt. All of the illustrated detail on her is very sharp. This version of the Iron Spider offers a flat red and yellow color scheme with shadowing effects on the head, torso, and legs. The mechanical spider legs coming from the back are molded and are painted a solid yellow with no washes. All of the illustrated detail is sharp and well done. Taskmaster is done in a blue and white color scheme. His hood and shoulders are molded to one piece. His belt is also molded. This figure has subtle illustrated detail all over, but the most noticeable is on his face and legs. His skull face makes him sinister looking and a fitting villain for Spider-Man to face off against. This version of Iron Man comes from his appearance in the Dark Avengers. The figure is a mishmash of parts from other Iron Man figures repainted with a yellow and grayish indigo. His helmet is flat with only animated detail, but it is removable. The shoulder, biceps, gloves, and belt are all molded parts. The paint on each molded part is a bit blotchy. However, the illustrated detail on the chest and legs are very sharp. Brought all together, this is a sharp-looking figure. Black Widow features a more colorful uniform than most are used to. She has a red and dark gray color scheme. She shows off red Black Widow symbols on her chest and belt, along with some Avenger logos on her shoulders. Her hair is molded and painted red with no washes. Her face has minimal detail with a cynical expression. The illustration details on her chest, wrist, and legs are sharp. Like Iron Man, this version of Thor is from the Dark Avengers episode of Marvel's Avengers Assemble and shares the same color scheme. His helmet and belt are molded. The paint where the helmet and the hair meet is sloppy, but the angular sculpting details around the helmet is very satisfying. It gives the figure a unique feature away from every other Thor Minimate that has been released. The illustrated detail and shadowing effects on his torso are sharp and give depth to the figure. There is little detail on his sleeves and shins. His cape is painted dark red with no added detail or washes. Thanos has bulky armor to give him a bigger appearance than the other characters. Minimates who represent characters that are bigger, Hulk, Thing, and Thanos for example, have an added molded chest piece, shoulder pads, four-fingered hands, thigh pieces, and elevated boots. Most of Thanos' deco is on these pieces. He has a bright pastel yellow and grayish indigo color scheme. He has molded detail on his helmet and illustrated detail on his light purple face. The paint on his body is a little heavy-handed because he is a repaint from other Thanos figures, but the molded details on his helmet and chest piece are well executed. These Minimates offer 14 points of articulation, and they are head on a ball joint. Thor, Thanos, and Taskmaster all have molded accessories that restrict their head movement. Ball joints at the shoulders. Like most Iron Man Minimates, this Dark Avengers Iron Man has molding at the shoulders that limits his extension. Single hinge at the elbows. Peg joints at the wrist allow the figure to rotate their hands 360 degrees. A single peg at the waist allows for the same. Ball joint hips allow the legs to move front and back. Single hinge at the knee. Pegs at the ankle allow the foot to rotate 360 degrees. Thanos comes with armor that restricts most of his movement. The poses he can do are limited. The best part of Minimates is all the added accessories that are included in the box. Not all the parts can be seen from the blister alone, and the accessories are not always pictured on the back. All the figures come with a clear circular base. Drax comes with 2 repainted daggers, the same accessories that were included with his movie Minimate figure, but this time he has a baby Groot. Gamora comes with the same repainted sword as her Guardians movie release. Iron Spider comes with 3 mechanical spider legs that attach into a base on his back. He also comes with an elevated stand that fits into his torso for multiple poses. His extra headpiece reveals Amadeus Cho, who picks up the mantle as the other Iron Spider. Taskmaster's accessories include a shield and a sword that is painted white, not orange like he has on the show. Dark Avengers Iron Man has accessories that include his helmet, a happy-looking expression, and a 2-footed flight stand. Black Widow's accessories include her signature weapons, 2 raving glow sticks. Thor has a repainted movie Mjolnir, an extra hairpiece, and a flight stand. Thanos doesn't have any extras, if you don't include his armor.
This changes nothing. Enjoy your victory, Spider-Man. Drink it up.
He almost managed to sound magnanimous. These figures were put through a lot while making this video. They were bent, posed, and stressed. Overall, they held together with no breaks. There wasn't even a problem with pieces popping out of joints, which is a common issue with these vinyl figures. How do these figures fit into your collection? Here's how they look next to some current minifigures. Minimates stand taller than your builder figures such as Lego and Mega Bloks, but they are a tiny bit shorter than Hasbro's Superhero Adventures and Miniverse figures. Because Marvel Minimates are lacking when it comes to vehicles and display sets, the best displays for the scale come from Hasbro's Miniverse sets and vehicles and some Lego sets. Lego has so many Marvel sets that it's hard not to put these little figures in them. For the fan of the Lego minifigure, I say keep being a fan, but you cannot deny the attention to detail that comes with a Minimate figure. The new animated figures offer a different visual from prior releases. Being a fan of action figures based off of animated cartoons, I'm happy to see someone is carrying on the tradition of making figures based off of current characters. Overall, these figures are a solid addition to the Minimates toy line. Though they are all repaints, these figures offer an update to the line's aesthetic visual. This gives the collector a new and unique way of displaying their figures. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. You can also click the links to watch more videos of me playing with toys. I will also have a link to those videos in the description. While you're there, you can also hit the links to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Plus, to see more toys out of the box, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and be well.